Update number 2. King Charles III. The coronation of Charles III and his wife Camilla as King and Queen of the United Kingdom and the other Commonwealth realms scheduled to take place on Saturday 6th of May 2023 at Westminster Abbey. Charles acceded to the throne on the 8th of September 2022 after the death of his mother. Charles will be the 88th in line from Adam. If you want to know how I calculated this, visit the website page prophecy-workshop.com/Adam to Queen Elizabeth II. From a prophetic point of view, there are many interesting features about this coronation. Charles can trace his royal line back through the English, Welsh, Scots and Irish royal lines. If you are interested in this, you can find more information on the website. Charles, as king, is the head of the Church of England. The monarch has held this position since 1536, when King Henry VIII of England broke with the Holy See, seized assets of the Catholic Church in England and Wales, and declared the Church of England as the established church, with himself as its supreme head. The Reformation, the break with Rome, was of benefit to ordinary people, as it eventually led to freedom of religion. Protestant Christianity, although imperfect, was the foundation of some important principles. Some of the most important of these principles were as follows: freedom of religion, freedom of speech, the rule of law, access to education, access to healthcare, the right to own property, democracy. These basic things are the underpinnings of a free society and are still denied to the majority of people in the world. Charles, with all of his imperfections, is the embodiment of this. He is a constitutional monarch. He is our head of state, but no one is afraid of him. If you don't like him, you can say so. If you disagree with what he says, then that's your right. He is subject to the laws of the land, just as anyone else is. If he murders or steals, he has to face the same penalties as anyone else. This may sound obvious, but we all know political leaders who are not subject to anyone or anything. They rule by fear and they do what they want. Many of our monarchs through history have been faulty, but in general they have protected our freedom. If they were not there as a check on the political branches of government, we would have been subject to the turmoil that many other countries have faced and still face today. As I mentioned, Charles is 88th in line from Adam. In the Bible, the number 8 represents a new beginning, the start of a new cycle. For example, there are 7 days in a week. The 8th day is the start of a new week. Charles's reign represents a new start for Britain and the Commonwealth nations. Although we are currently going through a period of humbling as a nation, there will be a period of peace and prosperity as long as we support the nation of Israel. Charles and Prince William have both visited Israel and been broadly supportive of the nation. You can find more about Britain's patchy history with the Jews on the website page prophecy-workshop.com/England and the Jews. Recently, relations with Israel have improved, with Prince William making the first official royal visit to the Jewish state in 2018. Every nation's prosperity depends upon its relationship with the State of Israel. A delegation of British Jewish leaders have met King Charles to deliver their personal congratulations and blessings on his upcoming coronation. Here is a copy of their message to him. To the King's most excellent Majesty, most gracious Sovereign, we, the Board of Deputies of British Jews, the elected representatives of the Jewish community, and we, the Anglo-Jewish Association, on our own behalf, sincerely offer our heartfelt and warmest congratulations following Your Majesty's accession to the throne. The Board of Deputies was formed in 1760, and we are greatly honoured to have the opportunity to address Your Majesty. Each week, our synagogues pray that the Almighty bless the entire royal family, and that Your Majesty be delivered from all trouble and sorrow. We are grateful for this opportunity to recite the traditional Jewish blessing made upon being received by a monarch. Blessed are you, O Lord our God, King of the world, who has given of his glory to flesh and blood. We count ourselves fortunate that Jewish life flourishes here under a king with great sensitivity to the inclusion of those of all faiths and none, and with such long-standing support for many Jewish causes. So, much is made of the fact that Charles regards himself as a defender of all faiths, rather than ne-faith, Christianity. However, this is really the function of the sovereign. The point of the Reformation was that we should have freedom of religion. Individuals need to have a free choice in what they believe. It's our function as believers to show people that Jesus is the right way. It's not our function to deny everybody their faith. I personally wish Charles and his family well during his reign as king. Thank you for listening. If you found this video interesting, you can find more information at prophecy-workshop.com, and I'll leave the links to the web pages that I've mentioned. Thank you.